Hello, this is Dr. Satish Singhal, PhD, Professor of Computer Science at El Camino College, Torrance, California. I want to talk about infix and postfix expressions. Infix expressions are that you are used to in normal math life. I'm just going to type an expression here, which will be infix. So let's say we have A plus B into C minus D into E divided by F. That's an example of an infix expression. Okay? Infix. Now, the thing with infix expression is that unless they are all parenthesized, there are parentheses to tell you the order of operation, you must know the order operator precedence rule to solve them. Okay? And operator precedence rules you learn in your computer science courses. So those are usually, I will just type them from higher order to lower. Your parentheses are done first. That is number one. Then you have unary negation or plus. So unary minus or plus. I won't go to pre or post decrement right now because I'm not planning to use them here. Then you have your multiply, divide, and modulus. This is the third one. I should say number 2 here. This is number 3. And at the end, still not end, plus and minus is number 4. And of course, your last is your assignment, number 5. So this will be good enough for us for now. All right. So that's our operator precedence. So let me just take all this and put that here, just out of the way. So as I scan from left to right, plus has less precedence than multiply, so I see this one first. So more or less, I'm going to take this expression and parenthesize it like below. Put parentheses here because I'm not going to do that first. So operator precedence allows me to parenthesize the expression. Then I see minus, but I cannot do that because I see a operator of higher precedence than minus, which is multiply. And then I see divide, but as you can see here, multiply and divide have the same precedence, but I see this one first, so I'll parenthesize this one first, and then I'm seeing divide by F, so I'm going to parenthesize this one like this. So that's easy to do now. If I had numbers instead of A, B, C, D, E, and F, I could have put them in there, multiply those two, divide by F, and then I could have said, okay, this is plus and minus of all this, and with numbers I would have gotten my final value. Okay, so now how do I change to postfix? Let me say something about the postfix expression. Postfix expressions are such that we'll have 2 operands or more operands, and there will be an operator after that. In evaluation of postfix expression, we do not need this operator precedence chart that I have here. and they do not have parentheses because order of operation is already built in to the postfix expression. The best way to show you how postfix is to really take this infix expression, convert that into postfix form, and then convert it back. So that way you'll see how it is done back and forth. Okay. So this parenthesization means that I'm going to multiply B and C. So in postfix form, operator goes after the two operands. So I'll write this one like this, that A can't do much with that one yet, plus my parentheses. So multiplication of B and C means that B is here, C is here, and then operator multiply will go in the postfix form at the after the two operand. So I got that one done. And same thing, cannot do much with the minus yet. This parentheses, and let's just go outside, put that in, and go inside these two parentheses, this parenthesis here. So I can do this one. So this multiplied by that in postfix form will be like this. Multiply. And then I still have a divided by F there. Okay. All right. So now this is okay. I'm going to work with this, or I can work with this right now if I like. So basically now I go left to right, at least in this part. I know this is already made into postfix form, but now I have to do this plus that. So one of the operand is this one, other operand is this one, actually the result of multiplication of these two. So I'll write this one as follows. I'll write it A, B, C, and that's multiplication of A and B, and then I put the plus in there. And this other part is still in the, so whole expression is still not in the postfix form. So I'll just put some sort of like square bracket here to show you that I'm going to come back to this, and then minus is there. And now I do the postfix form of this one. So really it's multiplication of these two divided by F. So we will write it in this form, that it would be multiplication of D and E, and this whole thing divided by F. So I'm going to put it in this form, that after they got multiplied, I'll have F, and this operand and this operand will get divided by that. So I'll put the division over here. Looks like a little weird that division was before and went after, but do not worry about that. So now finally I need to take this operand and subtract from this operand that operand. So actually now it's pretty simple. My minus is just going to go back over here. So it'll be like this, that I'll have A, B, C, multiply plus, and then I'll have D, E, multiply F, divide, and then minus at the end. So this infix form got converted to postfix form here. Okay, now you can say, okay, if that is the case, how do I go back to this form? Well, actually, computer computes numbers. So once you have an expression built of numbers, A, B, C, D, and E, F will be some numbers, and you give computer this one, computer can do it. You don't actually have to go back, computer doesn't have to go back to this form. But for our own purpose, we want to see how we can do it. Okay? So we take this expression, now once again, now I don't need operator precedence. I go left to right, and I see two operands and an operator. So I'll just write it this way. A will be left as it is, and then to go to infix form, I will just do D into C, okay? And then I see a plus after that here. If you want to do it in several steps, that's fine with me. And then you have D multiplied by E, and if you want to do it in several steps again, that's fine. You leave out F here, and you leave out minus here, okay? And now we have this operand and this operand and the plus. So this is just going to come back from here to here. So next step in the conversion is that we'll have A plus B into C. That was one operand, and of course it's clear that this was one of our operand, this is the other operand, and minus is in between. So I can actually right now take this minus and put it here, and then just take this D into E, divide by F. That there's not much to do here really, because this was one operand already, this is the second operand, so this is already at the, oh actually this was here, sorry about that. Yeah, I inadvertently put it there, but it was here, doesn't matter. So this was one operand and this is the other operand, so just do D into E divided by F. So can you see that this form and this form is identical? So this is how we can go back and forth between infix to postfix that, no, that's not postfix. Infix, this is the postfix. Infix to postfix, and then take that same postfix and convert it back to infix form again. Okay? This is how you can do it. Now, I'm just showing this. Let's take maybe a numerical expression, postfix form, and also solve it for its numerical value. So I'm just going to get something that is in the ebook already. We have done it in our ebook. It'll take me only a second to get that, so let me get that. Data structure, lecture notes. Allow me a little bit of time here. And stacks. And okay, I'm just going to take this expression here. Too small to see right now, but it'll get bigger. Excuse me. Okay, we'll keep going. Let's just go to the next page. Okay, imagine this is the postfix form. So how would I resolve this? This actually, rules are pretty simple. I have number 5 and 7, and then I have plus here. So I have two operands and then operator. So I can just simply apply this operator between these two. So this will become 5 plus 7. So I consume that one. Then I have 6 and 2 and a minus after that. So it will be 6 minus 2. And then I have multiplication operator. So I'll just leave it there. So that simply means that it would be multiplication of 5 plus 7 divided by multiply by 6 minus 2. So really, if I really want to do it correctly, I'll have to apply parentheses. So my next line will be like this. If I want to not actually get the numerical value yet, I'll have to do this: 5 plus 7 multiplied by 6 minus 2. So that's my infix form. Now I can resolve it actually. So this will be 12 multiplied by 4, and that will be 48. Okay, so that's how computer will actually take a postfix expression and evaluate it by taking two operands and then looking at the operator after that and applying that in between, and then take another 2, apply that, and whatever is left apply to the two operands that came as a result of previous operations. Okay. Now what we have shown here, either conversion of infix to postfix form or conversion of postfix first to infix and then its evaluation. This is what we call is a brute force method. And you can write an algorithm that would use the brute force method, but it's never useful to do that. What is useful is we have learned a stack data structure. So we want to, next thing we'll do is, in next video, not in this one, I don't want to put everything in one video, would be how to use stack in following computations. 1, evaluate a postfix expression. In this one, I'll only show you how algorithm is executed using a stack. Okay, how works with stack. And the second would be convert an infix postfix using stack. Okay, those will be topic for next video. Maybe we'll have 3 of them, one just to do this one, another one just to do that. But this was only to kind of show you general idea of infix and postfix expressions and how to convert them back and forth. Dr. Singhal saying thanks to you from El Camino College, Torrance, California.